Hi YouTube, please give me a moment while I connect to Facebook. We'll be getting started shortly. And I think we should be live on Facebook. Hi everybody, welcome to the Strategic Swing Trader. I am Sami Abu Saad, Director of Education at T3 Live. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to go over some amazing swing and long-term ideas. And I'm also going to review the market for this week. Before we start, as always, a standard required disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever we discuss in this video is for educational purposes only. If you're new to our channel, be sure to download my free ebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any questions for us, be sure to email us, info@t3live.com. Again, info@t3live.com. Here we go with yet another bullish week in the market. The Qs, I believe, might have closed at a new all-time high. The SPY for sure closed at all-time high. The IWM continues to refuse to participate. Now, if we were to just zoom out a little bit and look at the larger picture, the IWM is basing to go higher. Notice the 20 MA on the monthly chart of the IWM starting to point up. So as long as we stay above it, as long as we stay here, we should, get a breakout eventually. This is also happening with Bitcoin and Ethereum and a lot of the other crypto coins. So this is the same thing happening in Bitcoin. It's been basing for a few months now, more or less. It's been very volatile, but more or less sideways for the last few months, similar to the IWM. Now, why is it that the IWM is not participating? I don't know. At some point, I think it will lead, but for now, it's the Qs and the SPY. I wasn't expecting this kind of a bar on Friday, and if you look at the hourly chart, I mean, we're pretty extended, so I'm expecting tomorrow to be a down day. Who knows? But that's what I'm expecting. Overall, the market is bullish. But the fact that we shot up really hard, really fast over the last couple of days, and the fact that the IWM did not participate at all, to me means we're gonna fade this move and come back in. But my job here as a swing and long-term trader is not to try and predict what the market will do from day to day. Sometimes I can do that, and I should do it at pivotal moments when I feel like the market is about to top out or bottom out. Yes, every day matters. But in the context of a larger uptrend, does it really matter whether you predict the top that will last for a day or two or the bottom? It doesn't. So the overall bias is bullish, but I'm waiting to see participation by the IWM. In terms of the swing ideas, here's what I got. I got a lot of good ones. A lot of them are really good long-term ideas. So here they are. We got Airbnb on a daily buy setup. Looks good. Over 148.10 by 141.24. Looks good long-term. A lot of these look good long-term. Some of them I already have positions in. The newsletter has positions in, right? BURL for a base breakout. So over the base, whatever the highest point is, I don't want to try and figure it out. It'll take a minute. Probably this bar's high, which is 256 cents. Maybe this bar's high. No, it's 256 cents. Stop under the 3 pivots here, whichever one is lowest. Okay, so base breakout looks beautiful, beautiful. Disney, I mentioned it, I think for 2 weeks in a row, if not for sure last week, because it was transitioning on the weekly chart. Okay, so I'm in it, the newsletter is in it. Looks good long term. The reason why I'm mentioning it again, normally if I've been in the position for a couple weeks, it's too late to be sharing it with you. But in this case, notice the base. So there is a base breakout happening. So over the highs, stop. I would give it to 95. This bar's low. So I'd give it some room so as to not get shaken out, especially if you think the next couple days might be down days. EFX, the same thing as BURL. Very, very bullish. So over the highs, stop just under the lows. FLO is a 1, 2, 3. I gotta admit, the FLO and I think this is a bakery company, like owns a lot of bakeries, and all the food stocks, Campbell Soup, CPB, I think, 1, 2, 3, and a base breakout. Hershey's, HSY, 1, 2, 3. I don't know what else, but they all look, I mean CAG, another food stock. They all look higher and basing after kind of a 1, 2, 3. The best one, the cleanest one is the FLO, which has a tight stop over 23.76, stop under 23.30. By the way, I don't know if you hear it in the background, but there's a strong storm going on right now, and winds, I don't know what the speed is, but it's incredible. And I live in a high-rise building, 1 floor from the top, and so my windows are rattling a little bit. So I don't know if you hear it in the background, but if you do, that's what it is, okay? I don't have any prisoners or anything like that. It's just the wind is going crazy. The the frog, it triggered on Thursday, so over this bar's high, but looks good. I mean, frog looks incredible. I was in it and I got trailed out because it went a little bit climactic. I'll show you what I did on this breakout, up, and then trailed out. I hated getting out of it, but I was afraid it would come in really hard. As you can see, it stayed near the top, and if you look at this monthly chart, I mean, wow, is it beautiful. So notice the 1, 2, 3 also on the monthly, so long stop, but you don't even need to give it all the way down to the red bar's low. One can just use this pivot low as the stop. So 32, the entry would be above the highs, okay? So on the frog, looks incredible on the monthly. I'm in Oscar, OSCR, and this is like my nicest swing position right now, and it's the same kind of monthly chart as frog. Oscar did the 1, 2, 3 a little while ago, but frog is doing it right now. FRPT was also in it and then got trailed out, and is doing a 1, 2, 3 on the monthly. So was in it from here, got to target, but now back in it. I don't know where I got back in it. I think on the base right here, looking to add to it if it takes out the highs. Stop just under the SPARS low on the FRPT. Also another one that looks pretty good is Twist. If you look at the monthly chart, looks really good. PAGS monthly looks incredible. It's already an open position, but I'm looking to add to it. Here it is, 1, 2, 3, and it's transitioning on the monthly chart. There's so many right now. Expedia looks really good also. Base breakout, nice monthly. I don't know, I mean, there's so many of them. STNE looks amazing, especially on the monthly. Look at that monthly, gorgeous, isn't it? So I think a lot of these will take off as soon as the IWM starts moving. Snapchat, how about the Snapchat? How about Wix? It's already an open position, but it's not too late to join. How about I don't know, PINS, PINS, a little bit late, but looks amazing still. So there's so many, so I can't even tell you how many stocks are transitioning. And again, I think as soon as the IWM starts to take off, all these will go flying. So I like the PAGS over 1370, stop under 1285. A lot of these, again, like the PAGS, FRPT, Frog, FLO I don't have. Disney I have. So a lot of these I already have. I called in the newsletter, they're open positions, but I'm looking to add. Path, I already have, but I'm looking to add where? Over 23.50. This would be a very aggressive entry, stop under 22.50. So it's a $1 stop. Why do I like it so much? Look at the monthly. Amazing. It's the same picture, except it happened, the transition, the breakout happened through a gap, which I was a part of, but I got trailed out on this breakout, on this gap. ROKU, another gorgeous monthly chart. The daily on ROKU is very iffy. The weekly might not quite be ready. The monthly, amazing, but I'm not sure it's ready. Shop over the base, another monthly chart that looks amazing. Stop under 75.80. It's a big stop, but it has room to $140, so it would be a long-term play on the shop. Silk, not a long-term play, it's just a daily base breakout. So over the base, stop under it, over about 1580, stop under 1480. I thought it was 1480. Yeah, 1480.84. Target probably $20 on the silk. Look how nice that uptrend is on silk. Beautiful. So stair stepped higher. So base breakout, base breakout, base breakout, base, pull back a little bit, popped, and then it gapped, and then it's basing. So I really, really like it long. Snapchat we talked about briefly. There isn't a very clean entry on it. I would just say over this bar's high, 17, 16, and I would give it, excuse me, I would give it to about 15, I think it's 15, 14 actually. No, it's 15, 18. So over here on the Snapchat. TXT I think is a nice daily breakout, or better yet, weekly 1, 2, 3. Had the nice breakout over here, but we can join in, so to speak, because it's already late. The entry should have been somewhere down here on the 1, 2, 3 setup. WBA is a beautiful weekly buy setup, but it needs to take out last week's high, which is 23.50. Call it 50. Okay, so that's the WBA. That's Walgreens. It's been in a downtrend for, I mean, forever. Look at this. Honestly, the monthly chart on Walgreens doesn't look good. So I don't know if this weekly buy setup will trigger or not. So that's why I'm suggesting over 23.50, and only if it takes out 23.50, because the monthly on it doesn't look like the other ones that are transitioning, that have a 20 MA under price rather than above price, right? So those are some of the longs that I like. Here's some of the shorts. I got EXTR. EXTR, I regret not jumping in it on Friday because it had an igniting gap down on earnings, and it had a doji bar, so it's like a 1, 2, 3 short, but I didn't do it. So now can chase it a little bit, meaning can enter a little bit late under 12.58, stop over 13.59. So it's about $1 on the EXTR, and has room to like $8. Has room, I think, to that's 8.60. So let's say to $9. So it has plenty of room. The Peloton is a 1, 2, 3 and at all-time low, I think. So it would be under the lows. It is under 409. Stop would be over under 410 by 450. 40-cent stop on the Peloton. Looks lower. RKLB, the same. They're all the same picture. I mean, at least these three are. So you have the gap down and then a 1, 2, 3. So short under 389. Stop over 402 on the RKLB. WOOF is different. This is just a grind, and so it's been basing the last couple weeks or so. So under the base, stop above it. This is also an open position in the newsletter, but I would only be in this case looking to add to it under 234 with a stop over 271. The ZI also had a small gap, but it's more of a breakdown on the hourly chart. At any rate, it's under 1530, stop over $16. Target 1 on this bar's low, and then target 2 is gonna have to be somewhere here. We did the WOOF. I think it was similar to the ZI. Yeah, it based a little bit more on the WOOF, and then we held it through earnings and a gap down and got to target already on Friday, but looks lower still. And so the ZI is similar on the daily chart. And that's my list for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you have, be sure to hit the like button. If you have any questions, leave a comment or email us info@t3live.com. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best with your trading this week. I'll see you on the next video. Take care, everybody.